How's it feel knowing you're about to go through your senior day here at Kentucky? Or senior night, I guess.
It feels crazy. Me playing a rep one more time, you know, just a blessing and an honor to do that and to say I did it. So I just can't wait for the opportunity tomorrow.
Has it kind of flown by?
It has. It definitely has. It has in like a blink of an eye. You know, I know like every season it seemed long, but it's really short at the same time. So yeah, it's kind of crazy.
What has this place meant to you? Obviously, you didn't spend your whole career here, but just in a couple of years.
It means a lot, you know, just the opportunities that, you know, I got here, me like having experience and stuff, and coaches, you know, helping me out with so much, and just the brothers I gained here as well, you know, just everybody that I run across, you know, just definitely helped me throughout my whole life. So.
UK started making a push for an All-American campaign for you, and I know you don't do this for awards, but if you had told that kid growing up in Chicago that you were going to be in All-American talks, that's got to be pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. I didn't even imagine me being in the American campaign. Not at all. I'll just continue hooping, continue doing what I'm doing, and, you know, let the people, you know, figure that out. So. Yeah.
Do you think you've played well enough to be an All-American this year?
I mean, I'm just playing. I'm not going to answer that question. But, you know, just me putting in the work that I have, you know, being in the gym every day, you know, focusing on what stuff I need to get better at. And, you know, that's what I did.
When you made the decision initially to come back for this year, did it play out? Has the season played out how kind of you thought it might with working with the freshmen and all that? Or
I wasn't sure at first, you know. I was just trying to figure out what was the best fit for me, you know, in this team. I didn't know if I was going to play this way. I knew I was good already and I was talented, but just me trying to fit into the role of this team, I wasn't, you know, sure how that was going to play out.
How many seats are in Illinois State's arena? Probably. I mean, how many fans were you playing in front of?
I'm not sure. Somebody told me a long time ago, but I can't remember the number.
I mean, you go from that to playing in front of Rupp.
Yeah.
You know, like, does that make you think, wow, like I'm gonna miss Rupp a little bit? Like, is it crazy? It's your last time in Rupp?
Yeah, it is. It's really crazy. You know, the amount of fans there, I think it's around like 20,000+. But, you know, it is an amazing atmosphere. You know, every time I look up, it's filled to the top. And, you know, it's crazy to see that, you know, how many fans just support us. So.
What's your best memory in Rupp?
Best memory? It's been loud so many times. But that's a good one. I say like we beat like Tennessee last year or something. You know, went on a run and it was just electric in there. So I say that.
When you look back, you think, you know, maybe 10 years from now, when you look back on your 2 years here at Kentucky, what do you think, basketball-wise or not, you'll think will be the biggest takeaway from your time at Lexington?
Biggest takeaway, I would say just the effort and the hard work I put in here, you know, to get where I'm at. I say, like, I worked, you know, so hard to get where I'm at, you know, just these 2 years. You know, me just going through the process of the NBA stuff and, you know, just coming back, you know, just the level of work I put in, just nights in the gym, stuff like that. So, yeah.
Still, obviously, a big game, too. You know, you guys got 2 big games close to regular season. How important is it to, you know, take care of business tomorrow night and then have a big-time road game?
Yeah, just take care of business, last 2. We can't take nobody lightly still. You know, it's the SEC. You know, it's every good team we play here or there is, you know, it's never, you can't take lightly, so you just got to be ready for it.
Chin spoke to us a couple weeks ago and said, you know, he was talking to your dad, and it's been great for him as a coach to see how he laid out the path for you here at Kentucky before you came here. What is it like for you now to kind of look back at your 2 years and see maybe what he laid out for you? It's kind of how it's ended up.
It's crazy, you know, for him to do that for me is just amazing. And I didn't expect it at all, you know. He just said, keep working, keep doing what you're doing, keep being you. And it just, like, blew up from there. And, you know, I'm definitely, you know, blessed and happy to have this opportunity and to have him as a coach. So, yeah.
You talked about the NBA and, you know, going through that process last year. How do you think going through that process last year is, especially looking at it now where you are now, has helped you to go through that process again this summer and maybe playing with all the talented freshmen that are going to be joining you in that combine and stuff like that too?
I say just that process helped me in so many ways. I feel like the grit part of it, just getting yours and them telling you what you need to work on, is those two things definitely help me out, because I could just focus on what I need to work on, and then it's other players in there that's trying to get opportunity to play on the team. So I feel like those two things is definitely the process.
Well, first off, just did you think you'd ever get to this moment here where it's coming down to an end?
Yeah, I mean, definitely last year the thought kind of went through my head, and then I didn't really realize that was the last time. And then when I got the offer, or I decided to come back, now I'm fully understanding it's last game I'll play in Rupp.
I'm sure some jitters and stuff. What do you kind of expect your mindset to be like when you go out there and actually get to go out and play? What do you think you'll go
Yeah,
through?
So I'm actually not participating in the festivities this year because I did it last year. So I was just do it one time, I'm good. So I'll obviously be there supporting these guys and rooting them on, but just still final game. So definitely kind of sad, but also excited, happy, and thankful for the opportunity I've been given.
Any one memory that sticks out over the last 5 years?
Yeah, there's a lot, but I think we talked. There's so many. I mean, I probably have one from each team, but freshman year was probably winning the SEC regular season.
Mm-hmm.
That was super special, despite not being able to play in the NCAA tournament or SEC tournament. Mm-hmm. The Kansas game comes to mind a couple years ago. That was always fun.
The one on the road?
Yeah, that was super exciting. And then, I mean, there's been so many, but those two are probably the main ones that come to mind when I think about it.
What's been your biggest takeaway from this year's team? Just off the court, on the court, just in general?
No, I mean, this year we've got a bunch of great guys, really, and we're super close on and off the court, which I'm sure a lot of people have heard that a lot. But just we're always together, regardless of if we're not here or if we are here. Obviously, we're together, but just kind of inseparable. And we've had that bond since we got here in the summer, so that was super fun. It's been kind of just not expected, with so many new guys, but it's been great.
You've been on a lot of teams. Is that rare to see that happen so quickly?
I wouldn't say that it's rare, because most of you're kind of together every day, so you have to have that bond. But just how close and how fast it was, really, just because we played Canada in July, middle of July, and that's super fast for a team who was just got together in June. But I wouldn't say that it's rare, but this one's been super like I said, just faster and more fun.
You mentioned going to Kansas. You've been in a lot of arenas. How special is Rupp, and how are you going to try to soak that in?
Rupp's definitely the best, but I'm definitely going to enjoy every moment of the game tomorrow. Just kind of take it slow, just walk out there, obviously, and just enjoy it just one last time and just take in every single thing.
The camera cuts to the bench a lot, and you guys are celebrating pretty heavily. We've seen the kicked field goals. We've seen a lot of different celebrations. Could you talk a little bit about the energy you guys bring when you're not out on the court?
We kind of made it fun, just kind of playing just playing around with big things like that and stuff happened. It's been fun, especially I think it started maybe on the road. People were talking, and then we were like, okay, we'll just start celebrating or whatever, and just kind of get under their skin. So we started it and kind of stuck with it. But we're trying to come up with some new celebrations, so we'll maybe get that figured out.
How did the field goal, the kicked field goal, how did that one come about?
Honestly,
what's been a fan favorite lately?
I think that was a Trey, maybe. I don't know. I think Trey
he's the director of it, it seems.
Yeah. He's just. I think Kareem maybe kicked it or Trey kicked it. I don't know. I just kind of stuck with it, and that's a thing. It happens every game.
You personally, when people look back on your career here, what do you think they'll remember most about you? What will your top contribution be, do you think, to the program?
Hopefully just as a good teammate and someone who gave it their all, brought it every single day to help our guys improve every single day.
Well, I guess it's finally here. Did you think that it would happen finally, that you would be kind of in your senior moment here finally?
When you first come to campus, you never think of nothing like that. So the fact that it's here is all surreal. It's going to hit me, once I get in the arena, I hear my name. But my time here at Kentucky has been nothing short than amazing. Since I stepped on campus, the fan base, BBN, they show me a lot of love, so I'm very appreciative.
What's the plan when you get out there, the starting lineup?
I don't know yet. I don't know. We're gonna see. I don't know.
Well, you got to try and get one shot up, right?
Right. I don't know. We're gonna see. We'll see. If the opportunity presents itself, I will.
Yeah. What's it like been having DJ here? Is your half brother, correct?
Yeah. I don't say half brother. That's my
full brother. Yeah. Just how's it been having here, and especially with your last year, you've been able to have that family bond. Just what's that been like?
Yeah. I mean, that's my brother. So, if you get to play with your brother at any level, it's amazing. So the fact that we're doing it here at Kentucky, it means a lot, and it just made my time here as a senior even better. So yeah.
Any memories that stick out over the last however many years now? Too many probably, but
I mean, I've been here so long. I got different teams, different memories, different guys. So like I can't pinpoint a specific memory, but it's been fun for sure every year.
What do you think is going to take for this team to kind of click together at the end here? They're kind of doing it on a 3-game win streak. Right. What do you think is the missing piece right now to get them to a run?
We got all the skill and talent in the world. I think with any team, any young guys, just our discipline and paying attention to detail and stuff like that, listening to coaches. So I think as long as we do that, we'll be good in the long run.
What has been, personally, what do you think your biggest contribution to the team has been since you've been here?
Doing whatever I can to do to help in practice, showing the new guys the ropes, what to expect, staying disciplined, just stuff like that. Trying to be like that big brother role.
Have you ever had to kind of yell at the younger kids before, tell them to shape up or anything?
Yeah, I mean, any teammate would do that. So like, if we playing, a guy got his head down, you just want to be that extra boost of energy.
Mm-hmm.